Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will talk about course report preparation, the form that issued by the NCAA 2022. I'm Dr. Abdurrahman Qawasmi, NCAA consultant and faculty member of Electrical Engineering Department in Majma'a University. The main topics are, first of all, we'll talk about the main differences between the two forms, the form 2020 and the form 2022 of the course report. After that, we will talk about students' results, course learning outcomes, topics not covered, course improvement plan. Of course, all of these for the new form 2022. And finally, we will show you a practical example how to fill the new form of the course report 2022. The main differences between the two forms, as you see here in the cover page, there are no much differences between the two forms. On the left side, this is the main page or the cover page of the new form 2022, and the right side is the old form. As you see in the new form, they added the college, the name of the college, and also they specified the location to choose between main campus and branch. And the old one, the location you had to write by yourself. So these are the two differences, but differences we can find in the table of contents. In the left side, we have the table of contents of the new form 2022, and the right side, the table of contents of the old form 2020. And I think it is clear for you that the new one is more simple and less parts and less topics. Let's see what they removed from the old one. Uh, First of all, they removed the teaching strategies, activities, assessment methods, verification of creditability of students' results, and recommendations. They removed the course contact hours per semester. They also removed the course quality evaluation by students and other evaluation. Also, the recommendations related to the course quality evaluation. Also, they removed the core course improvement actions for the last semester or previous semester. So, in the new form, we have now only four main topics, and they are A, student results, B, course learning outcomes, C, topics that not covered, and finally, course improvement plan. Why they removed? Because some of them they are still in the course specification, and as you know, the course specification is still the guide for the faculty member to follow in order to deliver. Of course, as you know, the learning outcomes of the course using the teaching strategies and assessment methods in the course specifications. But now, as you see, which is more easy, we don't need now for students' evaluation of the course to be included or other evaluation. So it is now more simple and more easy. Now, if we will talk about the four topics that remained in the new form, we have student results. This table as the same as in the old form, which is about distribution of grades, as you see, over A, B, C, and D. Also, the distribution of status of students denied, in progress, incomplete, pass, fail, withdrawn, and so on. So they are as in the old one, but what is new here? They added the average of the course from the grades, so you have to add the grades here. Now let's see You have to write comments on students' grades, if any special factors. If there is nothing, you can leave it empty. Also, this next topic, it's about course learning outcomes. This table about learning outcomes of the course that are linked to the program learning outcomes. What is the assessment method that you use to assess this learning outcome? What is the actual result comparing with the targeted level, and your comments if your actual level is below the benchmark. So this table is the same as in the old form, and you have to fill it and write questions. And what we have here, the topics that not covered by you. If there is topics that are not covered by you during the semester, you can fill them here. Of course, as you see, if you have to write the topic, you have to write the reason why you didn't cover this topic, and not covering this topic will be as extent of this not covering the topic, and will be something, or will be will affect the learning outcome. You have to specify the impact on learning outcome. If there is no impact, you can write nothing. No, there is no need for compensating action. But if it will affect your learning outcomes, or there is impact on the learning outcome, you have to write the compensating action. And this is what will we, inshallah, see in the practical example. So this is the third final topic in the new form is course improvement plan. If you have plan, just write your recommendation actions, and if you need support at program level, college level, you have to specify and write in this column. And now, as you see, the NCAA in this form, if you have any improvement, I think in this case, if you have urgently any improvement of the course, you can write it. But if the program offers, for example, 35 courses every semester, and for every course you need improvement plan, and you have, as you know, to discuss this plan in the department council, your program or annual program report will be filled with a lot of improvement plans for courses, and I think it is not suitable to make changes or updates every semester to your course. So if there is something significant, something important, you can write your course improvement plan. If not, and the grades are okay, the teaching strategies are okay, the textbook is okay, and everything is okay, I think you can leave it empty. So this is the main parts of the new form NCAA course report 2022. Now we will have a practical example how to fill this form. And before starting filling this form, you need to prepare first the course specification of the course, and of course should be available, and also should be you had to use or implement this course specification at the beginning of the semester, writing your notes, your comments, your results during the semester, and by the end of the semester already you already summarized all the comments and what you want to do in what you want to write in the course report. Second, you have to prepare also the final results grades. You need also the measuring results of the learning outcomes, and finally also you need to identify the topics that you couldn't cover during the semester, of course with justification, which means you have to write the reason, as we said before. Now let's move to the practical example. Starting our practical example, this is the new form from the NCAA, the form number or code T107, the year 2022, and this is issued by the NCAA, which works under the umbrella of the Education and Training Evaluation Commission. This is our course report, very simple, very simple, very easy, and I think now it takes only 10 or 15 minutes for the instructor to fill this course report. Of course, if you prepared the data and results. This is an example of an electrical engineering course, logic design. The course title, logic design, the course code EE208. I just want to mention that you can refer to my presentation about the also a new form of the course specifications 2022 in my channel. You can refer there also to compare between the two forms, the course specification 2022 and the course report 2022. The department electrical engineering, the program electrical engineering, the college engineering, the institution Majma University academic year 22-23. This the second semester. The course instructor Dr. Abdurrahman Qawasmi, the course coordinator Dr. Muhammad Said. The course constructor can be the same as course coordinator. Location main campus, and if there is branch or there is no branch, number of sections 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. And of course, this course report should be filled for every section separately, but the course coordinator can make a comprehensive course report for all sections. For example, you have female section separately, male section separately, male section in one city, another male section in other campus or another branch. But finally, the course coordinator should summarize all of these in one comprehensive report. Number of students starting the course, for example, 25. Number of students completed the course, 20. What does this mean? This means that 5 students didn't complete. It is not about failed students. It is about students that didn't attend the final exam. We have 5 students didn't attend the final exam. The 20 students, they attended the final exam, and maybe they successed or failed, passed or failed, but the 20, they completed the course until the end. This is the report date. This report date already you can pick it. If you remove it, as you see, I will show you. You can pick it again. I don't know why, but you could. Maybe next time I will show you. Now the table of contents. As we showed before, we have 4 topics, A, B, C, and D. Let's start with the first one, which is about student results. We have grade distribution. As we said before, as an example, we have 20 students. They completed the course. 18 of them, they passed with different grades, and 2 failed. And here we have 25 students. We have 18 passed and 2 failed. 20 students. We have 2, they are denied to enter the final exam, and we have 3 students withdrawn. So we have status distribution here, and we have grades distribution here with percentages, and this is the average of the course from the grades, and this is new in this form. You can write your comments here if you have comments. If there is any special factors that affected your results, you can write. If there is nothing, you can write no special factor affected my results, or none or nothing. But if there is something, you can write, for example, the low performance of students, a low number of students, anything affected your results, any special factors, you can write them here. After that, you have to fill the course learning outcomes. Here, as you know, we have from the NCAA 3 domains. The first domain is about knowledge and understanding, skills and values, autonomy and responsibility. As you see, we have number of course learning outcomes in every domain. For example, in domain one, knowledge and understanding, I have understanding the logic design. This is one example. It is related to the program learning outcome K1, and I have course learning outcome in the skills domain, solving logic design problems, which is S1, related to skills, skill 1. And I have in the same domain, and the skills is the design skills for design of logic circuits. It is also skill S2. And finally, I have values V1, the teamwork. I can have other course learning outcomes. So every course learning outcome is linked to the program learning outcome. I have to write here the assessment method that I really used in this course, and I need to measure the program learning outcome based on the assessment method. And of course, we are using rubrics, we are not using averages, and we compare our result with the targeted level. The targeted level should be approved by the program or by the department. If your target is below the benchmark or the targeted level, you can write your action or recommendations. For example, the students have low level in design skill and high level with teamwork. So you can write here your recommendations, anything related to, as you see, for example, you can write here your recommendations. For example, students have problem in, for example, in math issues. For example, you can write your recommendation. So, for example, you need more refreshment or math refreshment for background and so on. So this you write your recommendations here. After that, the topic's not covered. If you have something not covered, you have to write why, the reason, and if it is affected. If not affected, you don't need to write your compensating action. But if the topic, for example, Boolean operations, there are some reasons. You have to write if there is impact. There is an impact on the microprocessor principles understanding. So what is your compensating action? The instructor of the microprocessor, for example, should give introduction about Boolean operations in the first week. This is as a compensating action. Regarding the course improvement plan, as I said before, it is only if you have something urgent, nothing to write. But I'm writing here just for example. I want to enhance the solving skills of my students. This is my recommendation. I want to enhance the design skills of my students. What is the action? The action is solving more logic design, for example, problems in tutorial. For example, updating the micro project implementation requirements to include more design and so on. So I have some action. If you need support, you can write support. If you don't need support, write no need for support. After that, as you see, you need to discuss your recommendation and actions at department level and should be included in the annual program report. That's all. As you see, very easy, very short, and very simple. Simple. Thank you very much for your supporting and for your listening. And see you, inshallah, in next report. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.